Why was Zendaya afraid to date Tom Holland? Tom Holland and Zendaya are without a doubt the newest favorite couple among members of Generation Z. Before the release of Spider-Man No Way Home, the second most grossing film ever, producer Amy Pascal advised the film's leads not to be romantically involved. Actors who had previously played Peter Parker and Mary Jane in prior Spider-Man films were previously connected to Pascal in a recent interview, according to Pascal's claims. It was Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst's debut appearance on the big screen as Spider-Man's love interest. The two began dating during the making of the first Spider-Man film, Spider-Man. Even though they dated briefly, they split up before the second Spider-Man movie was even shot. Like Maguire and Dunst, Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone rejected Pascal's advice while making The Amazing Spider-Man, and soon began dating after filming concluded, much like Maguire and Dunst did before filming began on their second Spider-Man picture. Holland and Zendaya's fans want a happier ending than the Spider-Man and Michael Jackson's did, but Pascal advises that dating a cast member may complicate matters, but her top actors continue to disregard her advice. Hello everyone and welcome to another video on our channel. In today's video, we'll be talking about why was Zendaya afraid to date Tom Holland. Yeah, you heard it right. So let's get started with our video. It's a love that can never be. Producer Amy Pascal was concerned about the relationship between Tom Holland and Zendaya following their on-set chemistry. Thus, Amy Pascal advised them to avoid dating. Pascal, 63, said in an interview with the New York Times on Friday, December 17th, that she took Tom and Zendaya aside individually when we initially cast them and gave them a lesson. When we originally cast Tom and Zendaya, I sat them down and delivered a speech. Of course, rumors of a romance between the two have been around for some time, and they were even photographed cuddling up in July. They were spotted kissing in the backseat of a car in Los Angeles, a sign that they had just started dating. Prior to filming Spider-Man Homecoming, Pascal warned them to keep their on-screen relationship intact. Don't go there, please. Don't even think about it. In the past, Pascal had urged them to try to avoid it. During the casting process for The Amazing Spider-Man in 2012, the producer warned Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone not to become involved in any on-set relationships. A year after the final Amazing Spider-Man picture was released, the pair called it quits after dating for 4 years. I reaffirmed the same advice I gave to Andrew and Emma. Producer said, "It's only going to make things more complex, you know." And they turned their backs on me one after another. To some extent, this might be due to Pascal's involvement in all of the Spider-Man films thus far. In contrast to Stone and Garfield, Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst began dating while making the first Spider-Man movie and terminated their relationship before filming the second.
I kept thinking, I hope I make it through this.
Although I was ignorant of this at the time, I assumed they began dating in the midst of the first film. Sam Raimi, the director of the second film, told the Sydney Morning Herald in 2007 that he and Tobey Maguire had broken up before the premiere of the third film of the Maguire-led trilogy. In my mind, I was afraid that they wouldn't be able to reproduce the same chemistry, but that was just me. Raimi went on, saying, "I feel they are deeply in love with one another, and it's possible that this link helped them develop a greater ability to trust one another." There didn't appear to be any friction between Holland and Zendaya on set. While working on another film, HBO's Euphoria, the native Englishman is trying to get his long-term co-star back together. In response to a fan's query about whether or not he would make a cameo appearance on the teen drama, the actor informed IMDb, "It's been a long time since I've made this a priority, and it hasn't occurred yet." There didn't appear to be any friction between Holland and Zendaya on the set of Euphoria, a new HBO film, which is now in production, and the British actor is pushing to reconcile with his long-term partner on the project. A fan asked the actor on IMDb when he will appear in a cameo on the teen drama, and he replied, "It's been a long time since I've made this a priority, and it hasn't occurred yet. I must have come to Euphoria at least 30 times this season," he claimed. Production for Season 2 of The Walking Dead began in the spring of this year and wrapped up in November, although Holland stayed off-camera during the whole season. The Marvel star sounded whining when asked if he wanted to participate in Euphoria. After promising him she would do all she could to obtain him a role on the show, Zendaya won an Emmy for her depiction of juvenile addict Rue Bennett. "I'd want to talk to a few people," she added. "HBO, I'd want to speak with them." Well, that's all for today's video. I hope that you found this video informative and interesting. If you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to give comments and provide us with your valuable feedback. We'll see you in the next video with some more interesting information and facts. And until then, stay tuned.